Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys my honest thoughts and opinions regarding Surging Sparks. Now, Surging Sparks has been taking the Pokemon market and the Pokemon scene by absolute storm. Now, straight off the bat, I expected this set to do very well. When I saw the first, leaked images, as it were, of the Latias and Latios, before anything else, those are the first few cards I saw, I was like, this is going to be good. These, the artwork together combined to replicate the old tag team, the team up ones, this is going to be on that level. And then they started showing more and more cards. And then they were like, here's this crazy Pikachu, and here's a golden Pikachu. And I was like, holy smokes, we're going for it. And this set has really gone for it. And people have just losing their minds picking up this set. $200 or over $200 a booster box right now on TCG Player. Here in the UK, it's sold out on the Pokemon Center website. Probably be restocked soon. And on top of that, you're looking at about $140, $150 a box for a set that's been out a month. We saw the Pikachu reach over $600. Then it dropped from $600 down to about $400, $450. We saw a lot of the other cards in the set dip as they do when a set comes out, when packs get opened. The amount of booster boxes and product being sold for Surging Sparks, again, is unheard of, unprecedented. So yeah, today we'll be going through, we're looking at PokeJace at all the individual cards, well not all of them, but the main cards, the set values, potential graded values that have come back for some of these cards, and give you guys my thoughts and comparisons to other sets, not only like the Scarlet and Violet era, but also in the Sword and Shield, because we could be looking at an Evolving Skies level set on our hands here. Let's get into it. Alright, Surging Sparks, PokeJace. This is incredible. So this set is $1,500, or nearly $1,600 to complete. So if you wanted to get a master set of this, you're looking at $1,500. Now I want to compare this, we're going to go back, we're going to compare this to some of the other sets in the Scarlet Violet era, so you guys can get an idea of what we're talking about today, alright? So we have 151, which people argue is an incredible set, the best set in the Scarlet and Violet era. $1,100 for this set. Now bearing in mind, things have been making big moves in 151, a lot of stuff's been pushing upwards. Yes, it is a smaller set, it is not as big, but still, not quite as much, doesn't quite do it. Twilight Masquerade, got the Greninja, right? Huge set. Not even $1,000. Not even $1,000. They may be like, yeah, but Jace, this is only because of the Pikachu, right? Okay, well, if we remove the Pikachu, this set is still $1,300, nearly $1,400. We removed the Pikachu, right? We're looking at a $500 card. This set is still $1,000 in value. Right? Pikachu is $500. We're still looking at over $1,000 in value if we remove the Pikachu. That's wild, right? Let's look at some of the others, right? Let's go. Let's take a. We go back further. We'll look at Sword and Shield. Okay. Big fan favorite, Lost Origin. Okay. Big Giratina, $900. If you remove the Giratina, the set is what? It's $400. So the set would be about $500 if you remove the Giratina. Okay. Not that great. Let's take a look at Chin and Rain. Loads of ORs. Okay. Chin and Rain, $1,200. Still not the same as Surging Sparks. And, even if you took away the Blaziken, the set is still doing pretty well at around about $1,000. So pretty much on that Surging Sparks level, this set does have an absolute ton of arts, which, and it's old. Don't forget, it's been out for a while now. Okay? This, Surging Sparks been out a month. We will look at Evolving Skies in a moment. We'll look at Fusion Strike, big Gengar card, of course, right? Fusion Strike, $900. Took away the Gengar, which is now over $400. It's only a $500 set. Okay? So then we go to obviously Evolving Skies, which is arguably the best modern era set of all time. And we look at this set and it's nearly $4,000. Right? Even if you removed the 1.3k Moonbryon, which is just insane to say, right? 1.3k, you're looking at what? A $2,500 booster, well, $2,500 booster set, right? Booster box set. Okay? So Evolving Skies is insane, right? And we have lots of cards that are over $200, over $100. We know what's going on with Evolving Skies, but it's had time to get there, right? It didn't do there on day one I remember when I got my Moonbryon, you know, even a month into it, the Moonbryon, I think it might have been not even $200 at the time. So we look at Surging Sparks. We go back to Surging Sparks because this is what we're talking about, right? So we take a look at this set. Now, when I evaluate a set, I like to see a set that has, you know, how many cards does it have over $100, $50, $30, $20, and $10, right? This set, bear in mind, we're a month out, and normally when a set is in this time period, the prices are doing this, right? But this isn't the case. So obviously we have this Pikachu, which is basically a $500 card. Then we have the Latias, which is $250. Then we got the Golden Pika at $165, the Milotic at $160, and the Hydreigon at $100. So we have 5 cards in the set that are over $100. Then we move into the next bracket. We've got the Lycia's Appeal, $67, the Long Neck Boy, other Long Neck Boy, at $58. Then we've got the Jasmine's Gains at $55. So we've got another 3 more cards in the 50 plus bracket. Okay, we'll move to the next one, which is the ones that are 30 or more. We've got the Latios, we've got the Duran, we've got the Pikachu, we've got the Night Stretcher. So that's another 4 cards added to it. Okay, then we go to the $20, we've got 2 more cards added, and then over $10, there is quite a few cards. So over $10 or more, we are looking at, I mean, even a regular EX Pikachu is only $10. So yeah, we're looking at 5, 10, 15, 20 cards. That is really impressive. You know, very top heavy set though. It is very top heavy, unlike 151 where a lot of the cards across the board are moving up in value together. This is a very top heavy set, which tends to happen quite a lot. So let's take a look at some of these cards individually. We look at the Hydreigon first, right? So we have here $79, $80 on eBay, $103 on TCG Player, $58 on Card Market. It's probably a bit more than that on Card Market now. PSA 10, there isn't going to be that many because obviously the set's just come out, but $368. I expect that probably to go down as more will get graded. But let's take a look at the raw price. So the raw price has been dropping in the average market value, but TCG Player has been going up. And we might see a similar trend as we saw in previous sets, where TCG Player is in a whole different world of its own. But it's going to be interesting to see where this Hydreigon goes. Beautiful card, by the way. Let me look at the Milotic. Okay, Milotic up next. So we don't have a huge amount of data on this one. This one is 160 on TCG Player, 130 on Card Market. No recent eBay sales on that one, so it's a bit tough to see. Pikachu, let's take a look at the Golden Pikachu. So we have here 114 on eBay, 165 on TCG Player, 111 on Card Market. Look at that in a PSA 10. Look at this, nearly $800. It was over $1,000. It was 1.25k in a 10 to begin with. Again, I do expect it to fall. Same with the market price. TCG Player slowly going ahead by about $50 difference. So that's a big gap, even though they were neck and neck. So the Golden Pika, really tough to pull. Big, huge card. Probably one of the most expensive gold cards I've seen in a very long time. So that's very, very impressive. Then we have the Latias, which has also been doing well. Haven't pulled this one yet. We have pulled the Gold Pika and the Milotic and the Hydreigon. So we've actually done pretty well. It's just the Latias we haven't found. eBay, $208, $256 on TCG Player and $180 on Card Market, $1.2k in a PSA 10. I do expect this to fall when more PSA 10s get graded. But yeah, once again, TCG Player breaking away. Huge gap there. $60 difference, $50, $60 difference for the Latias. Like I say, we haven't pulled this. We don't have a lot of Surging Sparks, and we have not come across the Latias. Then we've got what I call the Twerkachu coming in. We've got 463 on eBay, 490 and 400, 1.8k in a PSA 10. Bear in mind, that's more than the Moonbryon, and there's already 500 of them graded. Wowza. It will fall. I mean, look at the graded price already. It was like 3k. I mean, that's just very high amount, but I do expect it to continue to fall. More and more of this gets graded, especially the amount of packs that people open for this set. I know it's tough pull rates, but there's going to be a lot of this. This is going to be on like a Moonbryon level amount of grading, I think, moving forward in the future. But yeah, we look at the average market price, pretty average with TCG Player. So the Pikachu's leveled out. So very, very impressive indeed. So we move across to TCG Player so we can see what's going on with the sealed products. So we've got Surging Sparks boxes, right? These are currently sat at 210, and we're looking at, an increase of 43%, and so it's been out a month. Okay, I know. And look at the sales, right? Look how many boxes we sold, and it was like hundreds of boxes being sold every single day. But look at this one day here, over 1,000 boxes sold. over 1,000 boxes. Look, 700, 800 in a single day, right, on the 2nd of December. And that was selling in a range of 180 to 213 a box. Look, this is going to be an Evolving Skies level set, right? It just is. It just is. Yes, if there's going to be a reprint restock of this in the future, let's say it happens in Q1 of 2025, where would this be at that point? $300? $400? I expect it to be 300 plus. And if there is going to be if Pokemon intervene, I say intervene, they kind of did it with Evolving Skies, right? Evolving Skies got really, really expensive, and Pokemon made a statement, and it had a couple of reprints at this point, and then Pokemon was like, you know what, we're going to do one more reprint. I think it was in the summer, and they said, like, we're going to do one more reprint, because we want players to be able to get hold of packs, basically. And they reprinted it. They did one last final one, and that was how I was able to pick up my Evolving Skies boxes for 120. And at the time when the reprint came, they were like 250 a box, I believe, maybe even a bit more, maybe even 300 a box. So I was able to pick them up at 120. They went very quickly, as to be expected, and then they bounced back, and look where they are now, nearly $1,000 a box in the future. So could this also happen with Surging Sparks? Yes, it could, absolutely. But in my opinion, even if this got reprinted in the future and boxes were to go down to 120, like I got the Evolving Skies ones at, let's say, right? The market's going to just absolutely absorb it, and then this is going to go straight back up. So even if you got it now at, say, 200 a box, or over here in the UK it's like 150, if you manage to get hold of it for that price, and let's say here in the UK you bought it for 150, it then drops back down to 100, 110, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. You know, the fact is that I predict that by the end of Q1, we're looking at $300 a booster box. Even if you bought it at $200 now, you've made 50% profit in, next 3 to 4 months. Right? So yeah, it is, it's such a new set. So I would say the risk is a little bit lower, even though it's a high entry price. This set is just crushing it. There's no other way to describe it. I mean, I knew this was going to be a good set. I think a lot of other, channels, creators as well, have mentioned how good this set was going to be. And yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I have a case. I probably will pick up more. I might look at picking up like booster bundles, something a bit different than booster boxes. And maybe some ETBs, because right now we can pick up ETBs here in the UK for 45 quite comfortably. So I might be looking to pick up some normal ETBs, but I'm pretty happy with what I got. May pick up more down the line, but I like to diversify. I like grabbing a whole bunch of different stuff from different sets. But yes, Surging Sparks is just, honestly guys, if you don't have any yet, might want to consider it. So there you have it, guys. That's my thoughts and opinions on Surging Sparks. I do feel like this is going to be an Evolving Skies level set. We've been waiting for this set to come out. Like, what is the Evolving Skies set going to be? And this one's just crushing it. It's doing so well. I really like the set. I think it's, got some incredible artwork in it. The Pikachu we have pulled in a live stream, it looks amazing. It really does. So yeah, honestly, this set is just incredible. It is absolutely incredible. If you don't have it yet, you could try and wait and see if a reprint restock comes. But even if it does, you're looking at potentially a $300 box going down to maybe what it is now, or maybe a little bit less than what it is now, and then it's just going to go up even more. The way I look at it is you pick it up now, a reprint restock comes, pick up more then as well, and then you're plain sailing. So yeah, but a lot of the graded prices will fall the more the cards get graded, because so much of this set's being opened, so much of this set has been brought up. I think Pokemon underestimated how popular this set will be, and this plus what's happening with Prismatic Evolutions, which we'll get into in a different video, is a very interesting time for Pokemon. Very interesting. This to me gives off the pandemic vibes of not scarcity, but just craziness of people buying up stuff. You could call it scalping, you can call it whatever you want, but people are picking up products like no tomorrow. So, and people open up packs more, I would say more than they ever have done. They really are. I mean, I'm seeing people go through packs of Surging Sparks, like, you know, seeing people on Whatnot and stuff like that, going through Surging Spark packs, like thousands, like literally over 1,000 packs, 2,000 packs a day. So yeah, I mean, it is just incredible stuff. But if you made this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content. And what are your thoughts on Surging Sparks, guys? What are your thoughts? Like I say, I think this is going to be an Evolving Skies level set. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. I'd be really interested to see what you guys think. But one thing I did say in a previous video is things are a bit different over here in the UK than over in the US. You know, things are, like, to some respect, easier and still readily available. You know, ETBs are readily available here. Booster boxes are still pretty much available. Yes, they're a little bit more expensive, but they are available at that 145, 150 range. Same with, you know, ETBs around 45. Went to my local game store recently, toy store, and they had literally, like, in the past week, they had shelves stacked of ETBs at 45 a pop. So yeah, they are around. So you just gotta look around. But yeah, there is a bit different when I look. Obviously, I talk about the US market a lot, but over here in the UK, it's not as bad, but it is still pretty impressive. But that's it from me, guys, in today's video. If you want more Pokemon content, make sure to click the video on the screen, and of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are legends, and I'll see you in the next one.